All right, that's it. I'm giving up. Hey, what's up? Just photography. I want to be like a beach photographer, but I feel like I can never get my settings right. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but like the sky never looks how it actually looks in person. It's always like white, even if there's like pretty clouds, or especially at sunset. Don't even get me started on sunset. The sunset is always like desaturated, I guess. I'm ready to give up. Okay, I think you're way overthinking it. I can teach you. Would you actually? Yes. There actually is a difference between shooting at the beach and shooting somewhere like the forest or a busy street, or the beach is just wildly different. The reason why is because with the sun, it makes the sand, the ocean, and the sky all really bright. So basically any time of day that you're shooting there, you're dealing with a lot more like highlights and bright parts of the images than you would be dealing with at another location. So your settings really matter. Well, I started off shooting on auto, and then someone told me that I needed to switch to manual, so I did, but I feel like I'm just pressing buttons and I have no idea what anything does. Well, yeah, you definitely need to be shooting in manual, but I promise it's not that hard. I can teach you. That would be so helpful. So typically the order for settings would be shutter speed, aperture, ISO. But at the beach, ISO kind of has to come first, and that's kind of controversial, but that's just my personal opinion. So at the beach, if it's during the day, your ISO during the day, or especially at sunset, your ISO should really be as low as possible. We're talking like 100 to 250. So after you set your ISO, then you're gonna put your shutter speed to where it needs to be, and then your f-stop. That's gonna throw off the whole order of settings. So in order for it to not be like out of whack and to be properly exposed still, you need to not have a super high shutter speed. You'll actually go backwards, okay? So you're gonna set your ISO first to like 100, then you're gonna go to f-stop, set it to as low of an f-stop as you can possibly set it to. So like if you're shooting couple, you can do like 1.8 or f2. And then you're gonna set your shutter speed to whatever it needs to be to properly expose the photo. Now, if you're finding that you have to go too low of a shutter speed and it's gonna be blurry, then you can go ahead and raise up your ISO a little bit so that you can raise your shutter speed up as well. Does that make sense? Okay, I think that all makes sense. Yeah, so the reason auto doesn't work is because auto will like do too high of a shutter speed and then compensate with ISO and raise your ISO up, and it will blow out all the bright parts of your image. The first thing I need you to understand is that ISO blows out the highlights and brights of your images. So since the beach is like the perfect storm of highlights, raising your ISO basically overexposes most of the image. So that's why you need to shoot differently at the beach than you would like a forest or something. One more question, my photos are blurry a lot too. Why does that keep happening? Okay, that's a problem with shutter speed. I can teach you that, but we'll have to get into that tomorrow because I've got to run. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm coming back tomorrow. Promise I'll help you, just actually come back tomorrow, okay? I also have a free photography education playlist on my YouTube channel with over 50 videos, so if you wanna go binge that so you can get ready for tomorrow, I think that would help too. Thank you, this was so helpful. I'm glad I could help. See ya.